I'm here to teach you how to play King of Tokyo. King of Tokyo is a game where each player will be a giant monster trying to take over Tokyo. We're going to fight until a player gets 20 points or kills all the other players at the table, at which point they win. Each player will take one of these creature cards. In this case, I am the Kraken. You'll have two dials on it, one down here for health and one up here for victory points. You want to make sure your victory points are set to 0 and your health is set to 10. Now there are two other spaces here beyond that for 11 and 12. Those spaces are only available if you get a card. In the meantime, you keep the rest of the numbers as they are. 10 health, 0 victory points. At the beginning of the game, there'll be nobody in Tokyo. When you'll roll dice and then do your actions. The first player who attacks will end up in Tokyo after they roll. When you roll the dice, you're going to get some different values because the dice has 6 different faces. So first, there's the claw. The claw is the attack. At the beginning of the game, you can only attack the people that are in Tokyo, or if you're in Tokyo, then you attack the people outside of it. Since there's nobody in Tokyo, the first person to roll an attack will enter Tokyo. The next thing you can get is a heart. A heart will heal you. So for instance, later on in the game, if your health drops below 10, every heart you get will move you back up. You cannot go above your highest value, in this case is 10. The lightning bolt will get you these little cubes. These cubes allow you to buy the power cards. Down here at the bottom, you can see I've set up 3 power cards already. Power cards have here a value for the number of energy cubes it takes to buy them. This one costs 4. This is also a keep card. They're either keep or discard. And each card has a power. If it says keep, you should read it carefully. It says your maximum hearts is increased by 2. So this card is the actual card that will get you from 10 to 12. So if I had this card in front of me, I could have up to 12 health. It also says gain 2 health when you get this card. So by paying 4 energy cubes right at the start, I would get 2 extra health. The next card is Mimic. It's for 8 points. This card allows me to choose a monster that has in play, choose any card a monster has in play. So I choose another character's card, like one of these monster cards, and I put a counter on it. The counters I have separated over here in this little bin. They all have the symbols on them matching the sort of different powers that they are in the game. I would find the card that matches this Mimic symbol. Which is in here somewhere. Well, let's say if this was the token. I would take the token, I would place it on the matching power card, and then I would be able to, this counts as a duplicate of that card as if I just bought it. I spend 1 energy at the start of my turn to change the power I'm mimicking. So if I ever want to change who I'm mimicking, I'd spend an energy cube. Finally, we have Friend of Children. For 3 energy, you get to keep an energy, gain an extra energy anytime you gain 1 energy. So at the beginning of your turn, you're going to roll these dice. So the energy cubes. The other 3 numbers are 3, 2, and 1. These are for victory points. If I roll 3 3s, I get 3 victory points. If I roll 3 2s, I get 2 victory points. If I roll 3 1s, then I get 1 victory point. Now, for every extra number that you roll, so for instance, let's say I rolled 4 3s, I would get 1 extra point. So this would be worth 4 points. If I rolled 5 extra 3s, I'd get 3 points for rolling the first 3, 1 extra point for this one, 1 extra point for that one, so I would get 5 points. If I rolled 5 2s, I would get 2 points for the first 3, and then 1 extra point for the next 2, and 1 extra point for the 2 after that. So 5 2s would only get me 4 points. And 5 1s would get me 3 points. So you get 3 rerolls with your 6 dice. So let's say I keep this. Oh, I got 3 1s. I keep that. Roll again. Claw, and energy cube, and I keep all that. So I have rolled a claw, 2 energy cubes, and 3 1s. So with the 2 energy cubes, I get 2 energy cubes. With the 3 1s, I get 1 victory point. Bloop. And with the claw, I would go into Tokyo. Since I'm the first player to attack Tokyo and there's nobody there, I go into Tokyo unopposed, and I gain another victory point. That would end my turn. I pass the dice to Cyber Bunny. Cyber Bunny gets to roll. So let's say Cyber Bunny rolls 3 rolls, and that's what they get. So Cyber Bunny rolled 2 claws, 1 energy, and a couple numbers. The numbers aren't going to be worth anything because he didn't roll 3 of them. There's 2 2s and 1 1. That's not going to get him anywhere. He gets 1 energy cube and 2 claws. Now his 2 claws do damage to me, so I go down to 8. Now, hearts, if I rolled them on my turn, would heal me, but I can't heal while I'm in Tokyo. So I now have a choice. Cyber Bunny has hurt me, so I can either stay in Tokyo or I can escape. If I decide to flee, then I come out of Tokyo and Cyber Bunny would go in. Cyber Bunny would gain a victory point for going into Tokyo, and they would now not be able to heal and take all the damage from the rest of the players. But let's say I stay in, and then Panda Kai attacks, and then Mega Dragon attacks, so I'm down to 6 health. But it is now my turn. We've gone around the board, and it starts again on my turn, and I'm still in Tokyo. At the start of my turn, before I roll, I gain 2 victory points for just being in Tokyo. Now, since it's all the way around to my turn and I'm still in Tokyo, when I attack this turn, all the damage I do, every claw I roll, hits every player at the table. So I roll 2 claws, an energy cube, I roll again, last roll, bleh. So my last roll, I got 2 claws, 1 energy cube, 1 heart, a 2 and a 3. 2 and a 3 do nothing. I'm in Tokyo, I can't heal. But my 2 damage, everybody at the table is going to take it. Cyber Bunny takes 2 damage. Panda Kai takes 2 damage, and Mecha Dragon takes 2 damage. I also get 1 more energy cube. Now, I have 3 energy cubes. I could actually spend my energy cubes to buy a card. So I would take this card and put it in front of me, and turn over a new card that the players can buy. Play continues like this until somebody gets to 20 victory points, which point they win the game, or you have eliminated all the other players at the table, and the game's over. And that's how you play King of Tokyo.